Always a little unnerving to get a standing ovation before you begin, because it could all go downhill from there, you know. But you know, it's always my honor to come here, not only because my spiritual daughter is the first lady here, but also because you do what you do. You know, today is part of the weekend of the honoring of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, and that's a great thing. We should have a day. We should have a weekend. But this church doesn't just wait for the weekend. This church does his legacy every day, every Sunday that you come here. Let me read you a quote. Men often hate, this is from Dr. King, men often hate each other because they fear each other. They fear each other because they don't know each other. They don't know each other because they cannot communicate. They cannot communicate because they are separated. But not here. Not here. We don't wait for one day a year to be able to come together and talk. People of color, white people, talk together, learn about one another, communicate about one another, become less fearful of one another. So it's a great day for me to be able to come and be here on this day. The topic that I am working with today, I always like to anchor my talks in a spiritual principle. And the spiritual principle that I've chosen for today is love points the way, the law makes it possible. Love points the way, the law, spiritual law, God's operating system is what makes it possible. Another way of saying love points the way is desire points the way. Because spiritually, love and desire are actually synonyms for us. We teach here that it's the Spirit's good pleasure to give us the kingdom, the keys to the kingdom. But what if we don't know what the kingdom looks like for us? We know that the kingdom may be in the sky because God is everywhere, but heaven is at hand right here. And we need to know what it is that our kingdom looks like. You know who knew what his kingdom looked like? Dr. King. He didn't give a I have a hope speech. He didn't give a I have a wish speech. No, I have a dream speech. And as our young people said, it was very specific. He knew exactly what his dream was, what his desire was. And while we're not there yet,